If you want Norwegians to like you, don't brag, don't cut the line, and don't stand too close. Welcome to Norway's quiet operating system, Janteloven. It's not a law you'll find in any book, but if you break it, you will feel it. In the next few minutes, I'll hand you 19 unwritten rules no one tells tourists so you can move like a local, avoid awkward moments, and actually get invited back. Ready? Let's unlock Norway. First, a quick compass. Janteloven is the cultural code of humility and equality. Imagine a place where the volume knob on ego is turned all the way down and the respect for community is turned all the way up. That's the vibe. It doesn't mean people lack ambition. It means people prefer competence over showmanship, teamwork over grandstanding, and trust over drama. Keep that in your pocket as we go. Rule 1, don't brag, ever. In some countries, you win attention by telling the world how amazing you are. In Norway, you win trust by letting your actions speak. If you just got a promotion, wonderful, say it calmly. If you bought a new car, nice, don't perform a TED Talk at dinner. Let people notice on their own. You'll come across as grounded, which is the highest compliment here. Rule 2, keep success low-key. Norwegians love excellence, but they don't adore the loudness that sometimes follows it. Think of success as a sweater, not a billboard. Wear it, don't wave it around. You'll see this everywhere, from offices where people quietly smash goals to sports clubs where achievements live on the scoreboard, not in someone's monologue. Rule 3, everyone is equal. Act like it. Titles matter less than you think. You use first names, even with managers and professors. The CEO might bike to work and stand next to you in line at the bakery. Treat the cleaner and the director the same way, with steady, uncomplicated respect. If you show off or pull rank, you'll feel the temperature in the room drop a few degrees. Rule 4, don't one-up people. If someone shares a great ski story, that's their moment. You don't need to top it with a helicopter scene and an avalanche. Norway rewards listening, not dominating. Add to the conversation, but don't overshadow. The shine here is collective. Rule 5, share the spotlight. When something goes well, say, we pulled it off together. Name the people who helped. Give credit without a drum roll. You'll notice Norwegians do this naturally. It's not false modesty, it's genuine appreciation for the group. Rule 6, be reliable, not flashy. Reliability is a love language in Norway. Don't overpromise. Promise less, deliver fully. If you say you'll be there at 9, be there at 9. If you say you'll bring dessert, bring it. Trust is built with small bricks. Rule 7, respect personal space. Norway is a big country with a small population, and people protect their bubble. Stand about an arm's length away in lines and conversations. Touch is minimal with strangers. Angle your body slightly rather than square on. If you're from a close contact culture, this will feel distant at first. It's not coldness, it's respect. Rule 8, silence is comfortable. Norwegians don't fear pauses. Small talk is gentle and brief. Chatter for the sake of chatter feels like static. If there's a quiet moment on a tram, in a meeting, or on a hike, let it breathe. It won't be judged as awkward. It might even be considered elegant. Rule 9, knock, don't drop in. Spontaneous visits can feel intrusive. Text first. Ask passer day, which means, does it suit you? Even neighbors show courtesy with a quick message. If you're invited to someone's home, consider it a real sign of trust. Show up on time, take off your shoes, and compliment the koselig, that cozy content feeling Norwegians treasure. Rule 10, use your indoor voice everywhere. Trains, buses, cafes, museums. People speak softly. Loud public phone calls collect frowns. Use earbuds, not speakerphone. Keep laughter and reactions warm but contained. The vibe is peaceful. When in doubt, follow the volume of the room. Rule 11, avoid personal interrogations early. Don't start with money, religion, or politics. Let those topics emerge naturally over time. Open with nature, travel, hobbies, or food. Ask about hiking routes, cabins, skiing, or favorite places by the sea. Say koselig when a setting feels warm and welcoming. You'll be speaking the emotional language. Rule 12, chew like a pro. Lines in Norway are polite, linear, and sacred. First come, first served, no drifting forward, no shoulder pressure. In self-scan lines, don't hover at the scanner, wait for your turn. A nod and brief eye contact is enough to confirm order. It's a small ballet of fairness. Rule 13, follow rules even when no one's watching. Norway runs on trust. Honor systems work because people honor them. Validate your ticket, sort your bottles, Respect parking signs. A culture that expects integrity will notice when you cut corners. Doing the right thing when it's inconvenient is the Norway flex. Rule 14. Leave no trace. Clean shared spaces, return shopping carts, wipe the table at a cafe if you've made crumbs, and recycle correctly. If you're unsure, ask, Hvor kaster jeg det? Where do I throw this? The goal is simple. Leave a place as nice or nicer than you found it. Rule 15. Be on time, precisely. Punctuality is respect. Meetings start when they say they start. Arriving 3 to 5 minutes early is perfect. If you're running behind, message right away with an apology and a new ETA. You'll be forgiven, but you won't be ignored. Rule 16. Split the bill, say vips. In Norway, everyone typically pays their share. It's not stingy, it's fair. You don't score points by insisting on paying for everyone. That can create social debt and discomfort. You'll hear, Skal vi vipsi? Shall we vips? Vips is the common payment app, and the phrase is a friendly cue to settle up. Rule 17. Bring your own, and offer to help. If you're invited for a casual evening, ask what you can bring. Drinks, a salad, dessert, something. Offer to help set up and clean up. Don't just sit while the host does everything. You'll see the group quietly get up to clear plates and wipe counters without being asked. Join in. It's part of the social rhythm. Rule 18. Alcohol means responsibility. Norwegians enjoy a drink, but they don't admire pressure or chaos. Keep it friendly and paced. Shots contests, shouting toasts, and over-the-top drinking games don't land well. Drink water, eat well, and know your limit. If a night out starts to tilt into messy, it's okay to leave early with a smile. Rule 19. Plan ahead and stick to plans. Calendars matter. People book hikes for the weekend by midweek. If you cancel last minute, it throws off more than schedules. It dents trust. Confirm the day before. Put the plan in writing. And if you propose a time, offer specifics, not maybes. Clarity reads as respect. Let's add a few cultural cheat codes to your toolkit. Learn a handful of words that open doors. Tak means thank you. Unskilled means excuse me. Koselig describes that warm, cozy content moment, a cabin with candles during a snowstorm, or coffee with friends after a hike. Tur means a trip or outing, often a walk or hike, and Friluftsliv is the outdoor life Norwegians love. Dugnad is community volunteer work, where neighbors show up to maintain shared spaces and get things done together. Use these words naturally and mean them. They're not tricks, they're bridges. Let's play a quick what not to do montage in your head. Don't cut the line, even if the line seems slow. Don't talk loudly on a train to prove you're having fun. Don't leave a mess at a table and walk away. Don't turn every conversation into a show about you. Don't be vague with plans or 15 minutes late with no message. Don't assume a hug or a double kiss is appropriate. Follow the other person's lead. And don't confuse quiet with unfriendly. Quiet, in Norway, is comfortable. Now for nuance. Is Janteloven old-fashioned? It's evolving. Younger Norwegians are global, creative, and entrepreneurial, but humility still scores. You'll meet founders and artists who are doing big things, yet they'll share their news plainly and skip the self-promotion tour. That mix, ambition presented softly, is the modern shape of the code. How friendly are Norwegians? Warmer than they look. The friendliness is not performance, it's reliability. Once you're in someone's circle, the care is consistent. You might not get a confetti welcome on day 1, but you'll get a friend who shows up on day 100. Norwegians are like wood stoves. They don't flare fast, but once they're glowing, the warmth lasts. Can you compliment people? Absolutely. Keep it sincere and specific. I liked your presentation, clear and thoughtful. This bread is delicious. Did you bake it? Let your compliment land, then move on. No need to inflate it. When someone compliments you, accept it with a simple tak, maybe a humble add-on like, I had help, and keep rolling. Let's thread these rules through a day in Norway so you can feel them in action. It's morning. You step onto a tram in Oslo or Bergen. You greet the driver quietly or with a nod. You sit, put on headphones, keep the volume to yourself. You don't spread your bag onto the next seat if the tram is getting busy. At the stop, you step off efficiently and let others board before you re-enter the flow of the street. That was Rule 10. Indoor voice, Rule 12. Cues, Rule 7. Space. You pop into a cafe, you order in a low voice, maybe say hey and talk, and you move aside so the next person can order. You bus your table, clean up after yourself, and sort your trash. That's rule 14, leave no trace. You notice no one is live streaming their latte. The scene feels light, calm, and considerate. You match it. At work or a meetup, you introduce yourself with your first name and a handshake if it's offered. You listen more than you talk at first. You contribute solutions without hijacking the room. When credit comes, you spread it. When plans are made for Friday, you offer a time and stick to it. That is rules 3, 5, 6, and 19. Equality, shared spotlight, reliability, and firm plans. Later, you're invited to someone's place for dinner. You ask what to bring. You arrive right on time, remove your shoes, compliment the space. So cozy, and offer to help. After dinner, you stand up with everyone and clear plates without waiting for a cue. You thank the host, you don't linger too long, and you send a quick message later saying you had a great time. That's rules 9, 17, and 15. Knock first, bring in help, and punctuality. On the weekend, you head on a hike. You pack appropriately, you respect trail etiquette, and you take your trash home. On the trail, you greet people simply, "Hey," and keep moving. No need to narrate your life story to every stranger. If you agreed to meet at 9, you're there at 8:57. If the group suggests a dugnad next month to clean the shared yard, you volunteer an hour. That's rule 14 again, with a dash of community spirit. And then the subtle test appears. Someone asks how your project is going. Here's your Norwegian fluent answer. Calm tone, clear facts, no victory dance. It's going well, the team got a good result. If they ask follow-ups, give them. If not, let it float. You've just shown you can win without shouting, which is the quiet superpower here. A few more tips that make life smoother. Dress functionally. The weather changes quickly, and Norwegians prize being prepared more than being flashy. If you're heading to the mountains, check conditions and bring what you need. The style signal is competence. Also, don't be surprised if people go home at 4 or 5. Work-life balance is real. Plans with family, sports, or a cabin trip are respected. If you want to book a weekend plan, propose it early in the week and lock it in. If you make a mistake, and you will, own it simply and move on. If you were too loud or late, say unskilled, which means sorry, adjust, and continue. Norwegians are forgiving when you're sincere. What breaks trust is repeated disregard. Let's revisit money for a second. If a friend grabs around, the expectation is that you'll get the next one, or you'll vips your share. Watch for the social cues. The norm is not transactional coldness, it's fairness. When everyone pays their way, everyone feels comfortable. That comfort is the point. You might wonder how to start conversations when people are quiet. Use context. If you're at a museum, ask what they thought of the exhibit. If you're on a hike, ask about favorite trails. If you're in a cafe, ask for local bakery tips. Speak gently, smile lightly, and allow the other person to open up at their own pace. Once they do, you'll find depth quickly. If you're invited to a birthday or holiday event, consider bringing flowers, chocolate, or something small and thoughtful. Don't bring an excessive gift. You're adding to the evening, not overwhelming it. If there's a toast, keep yours short, warm, and grounded. Oversized speeches don't fit the room. When in doubt, choose the option that respects the group. That is the heartbeat of Janteloven. It's not about shrinking yourself. It's about fitting your strengths into a shared rhythm. You can be ambitious, creative, funny, and bright. Just don't do it at the expense of the people around you. In Norway, the most attractive trait is being someone others can rely on. Here's a snapshot summary you can remember in one breath. Speak softly, stand back, be punctual, clean up, pay your share, plan ahead, listen more, help often, and leave places nicer than you found them. Translate that into small actions, and you'll feel doors open. And now, the invitation. If you want more clear, practical videos on Norway's culture shocks, etiquette traps, and survival tips, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. I've got deep dives coming on dating rules, Norwegians don't say out loud, police fines, and what actually gets you in trouble, and the exact phrases to sound natural when you order, hike, or meet your partner's family. If this was helpful, drop a koselig in the comments and tell me which rule surprised you the most. Thanks for watching. Takk for nå, and see you in the next one.